but he is undefeated. And we got Ryan Lineham breaking in rack number 1. What's up, Steve? Sudden Death, my man. All right, and that's going to be a dry break. And Shorty's coming to the table with a very good look at the table. Very, very good look. No problems whatsoever in this rack. I mean, getting on the 2 to the 3 is kind of the only mountain he's got to climb. But for Mr. Alfonso, I think he's going to be fine with that. And he executes fine. He's going to try to, I believe he's going to try to go above the 6 ball here. No, he doesn't have the angle for that. I think he wanted to go a little bit higher on the 2 ball there, so he could draw around the 6. But I'm not really sure his approach here, to be honest. He might go crisscross around the table, there, you know, back and forth across the table like that. And he executes that pretty well. Very strong shot there. I got the chat back up over here. Who's the girl? She play? Yes, Brandon Shin. Yes, that's the girl. See you later, Ryan. That is the girl. That is Sandra Costan. She is an active player in this tournament. She's here every week, competing with all of the big boys, and it shows in her competitions. You know, she's definitely coming along. She's got her game coming along pretty well. Meanwhile, back on the table here, Shorty's looking to make quick work of rack number 1. Not really any funny business going on. Again, as I said, the 2 to the 3 was really the only mountain to climb there, and he executed that pretty well, so not really much else to tango with here. A little funny on the 8 ball, but I believe he's going to be fine. Now, to do this naturally, you want to cut this to the left. However, he's choosing to go to the right, maybe come on the short side of the 9. And that's exactly what he's doing. Got to stay away from that pocket. Slow down, cue ball. And it drops. So first rack is going to end up going to Ryan Lineham. And Shorty actually has the break here, so not a gigantic fault there with the loss. However, race to 3, you got to stay on top of everything. Once again, we are at Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island. You're watching the live stream on Snookers Live. Got the Wednesday night action 9-ball tournament. If you guys are ever in the area, come check us out. Show you a good time, guaranteed, 100%. Shorty just making sure he's got the rack nice and tight. And here we go. Tommy D breaking in rack number 2. Cannot make an error like he did in that last rack. That looks a little bit more like Tommy's break. Unfortunately, the rack clustered up a bit downtown for him. Steve Sutton, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Yeah, Steve. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're down in Florida. That's right. I'm sorry, I didn't, I forgot that you were over there, Steve. Well, hopefully you come back soon. We'll see you then. Neighboring table is going to be Joe Dupuis and Jared Demalia. They're still kicking on the one-loss side. Winner of that is going to end up playing the winner of Tom Bertrand and the loser of this match right here. Sorry about that. Just had to call out a match. Don't want to be playing that music clear through the microphone on the headset. That could potentially get us kicked off. Oh, Steve Sutton, I'll see you at the Lascotti tournament. Yes, Lascotti Memorial. That is next, not this weekend, next weekend, right here at Snookers. And that is going to be a great one. If you can make it, please, please come on down. Hit me up. Let me know that you want to participate. I'll add you to the list. Tournament's limited at 128, and that is a seeded tournament. Don't forget, seeded tournament. That means that the top players are at the top, and the lower-ranked players trickle all the way down to the bottom of the bracket. So everyone has an opportunity to hit the cash. Again, that's the Lascotti Memorial. Not this weekend, next weekend. That's February 9th and 10th, right here at Snookers. So if you're able to participate, come on down. Let me know you want to get in. You can contact me via Facebook, or you can give me a call. You got my number. Email me, shipthecash@gmail.com. If you're more comfortable contacting Sal Bevilacqua, if he is your local tournament director, you can contact him or Mario Argentino with the East Coast Pool Tour. That is a cooperative event. We are going to make sure that that event gets the prestige that it deserves. Mr. Lascotti was a great man, a great player, and we are going to get that tournament to the top. And hopefully, in a minute, we're going to have another special guest coming in, Mr. Tom Bertrand, returning. Let's see if we can get Tommy up in here. Tommy, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, there he is. What's going on, bro?
Not too much. Who's ahead here? Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan's up by 1. Tommy ran the rack out, and he scratched getting from the 8 to the 9. Scratched 3 rails around coming on the short side of the 9. So Tommy technically didn't miss, but he lost.
Yeah.
Missed his shape anyway. But
Yeah.
he did get to break this rack. Missed the 3 ball, and Ryan just gave back control of the table to Tommy, giving him a look at this 5 ball.
Yeah.
Tommy can pocket this.
I think
it's
he might
severe.
go for it.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for it too. It's a back cut there, and what he's going to attempt to do here, in my opinion, he's going to back cut it here, and he's going to try to play some outside spin and go back and forth, stay underneath the side pockets. You don't want to taunt with that. Oh, he's going straight safe. Okay. And there's that speed of the table, but I got to say, the line that he chose to play safe with there, I don't agree with it. Because it's coming off the rail at that line, it's definitely going to pass it if it overrolls.
Sure.
So I think I would have chosen to choose a line that directed him to the back of the 9 ball.
Yeah.
Just as a safe zone. You have a larger room for error there, a larger margin of error there. So I think that would have been a better opportunity. Same type of outcome there.
Yeah.
Rolling past the obstructing ball instead of rolling into the obstructing ball. And players, when you guys are playing safe, that's definitely something you want to consider. You're trying to roll behind a ball. If there's a way to come off the rail and have it send at the object ball that you're trying to hide behind, that's going to give you a better outcome most of the time, just strictly because you have a lot more room there to be safe.
Sure.
You have a lot more room back there.
Now, if he can get just the edge of this, so he might try to put it behind the 8 there and swing the cue ball around.
Yeah, I would say so. He's going to try to just kick it into the 8 ball just like that and come behind the 9.
Oh, he's going to hit that one pretty good. I might.
Yeah, I think he left him just a piece, but I still think that Tommy's going to possibly kick at this. Really depends on his cueing there. It's really difficult to tell from here, but I believe he does have a piece of the 5 ball.
Yeah.
So
oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's probably just going to try to kick it up, bank it up to the table, top of the table there. Oh no, he's staying close. He's staying close. So these guys are trying to just battle it out with the 5-ball, put it into a proper position to pocket it. But I'll tell you what, neither one of these guys are going to give it up easily.
Oh, no.
Now, this is going to be the aggressive shot here. He's going to try to bank it backwards into the 8-ball while sending the cue ball above the 7.
Rail. Sure.
Now, with the speed of the table, though, you got to really hold on to that, really hold on to it and keep it there. And he did not execute.
No, and
as
he wanted it on
desired.
that back rail, too. You know, if you're going to leave distance, you want to leave it. Same thing in one pocket, on a ball or on the rail.
Yeah, on a ball or on a rail,
Make that shot there, you know.
Yeah, sometimes
quite
looking at
harder.
a ball. Yeah, sometimes looking at a ball isn't necessarily good enough. You know, like if they have a clear shot at a ball, even sometimes if you got them frozen to a ball or frozen to a rail, even though there's an open shot, you know, you still have to execute, and it makes it much more difficult when they're stuck to something like that. Makes it really difficult to cue up on the cue ball there. Justin Bertrand in the chat. Good to see Dad in the pool hall again. Justin, it'd be great if we could see you. I know you got something going on Wednesday nights, but if that ever changes, please come hang out with us, man. I know your game's coming along quite a bit. Definitely going to be a contender.
And it looks like I have the loser of this match.
Yes, whoever loses this match is who you are going to face. And chances are you're going to be our stream match, my friend. So the guys on the stream, Justin, you're going to get to see Dad in action on the table. Whoever loses this match is going to be facing Tommy Bertrand himself. And Ryan looking to go up 2-0 in this match. I'll tell you, Ryan's been really coming with it as of late. I mean, he's always been a strong competitor, but, I mean, as of late, he's really just been pounding it.
Like you said, he struggled a little bit Saturday, but he
he
made
up
his head
for
back
it.
together
Yeah,
on
he
Sunday,
made up for it on
and
Sunday, yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
he's been playing, you know, he's been doing really good in the tournaments and stuff like he's
real quick, folks, just in between racks, I just wanted to give you an update. This is the Lascotti Memorial. This is in 2 weeks from now, February 9th and 10th, right here at Snookers. Please, if you can make it, come on down. Let me know that you want to participate. D-class players start at $40 entry all the way up to the pros at $120. Got $1,000 guaranteed added. Look at the names of the past champions. Some really strong guys in there. We got a break contest that we're going to be doing also. The winner is going to get a Ben Archer custom cue with 2 shafts, and that is based on how many balls pocketed on the break. Everyone gets a free chance at that during the event at the break contest. Additional tries can be purchased, but everyone that buys into the tournament may have a free attempt included with their entry. So definitely try to check that out. Players of all skill levels are going to be there. We've got D, C, B, A, Open, and Pro all signed up so far, and we're looking at a lot more getting involved.
He's going to play this behind the pack of balls down there.
Yeah, he's just trying to maintain control of the table, which is number one when you're playing this game. Always got to maintain control of the table.
Yeah.
And Tommy is completely blocked by the 7. He can spin and kick behind it. I think that's what he's going to try to do. I think he's going to try to contact the 2 where it would hit above the side pocket and send underneath the 9 and the 3 there. And he has missed the ball. He missed the ball. And Ryan's coming back up with ball in hand. Tommy, do you see any problems with this rack? I mean, it seems pretty cut and dry.
Not too bad. I mean,
I don't see any.
If anything, the 5 to the 7, because you only get one pocket. But I guess you could combinate if you had to, you know.
Yeah, the 7 and the 9. I mean, it's really going to depend on,
you know, maintain your angles.
Yeah, depending on where he actually ends up on the 5 ball, I think that's going to dictate whether the combination or just the straightforward 7, 8, 9 run out.
You know, he draws back a little bit here. He can use the 1 rail, 2 rails over you know, this side of the 7.
Yeah, but Ryan's really
He may
been.
draw straight back now.
Yeah, I think he's just going to do the straightforward out. He's just going to draw on this side of the 7, just like that. But I'm really happy for him. He's really hit a good gear this year. Had a couple of really big wins in the Joss tournament, the Ocean State 9-ball tournament. He actually came 3rd place, defeating some really strong players, including pro player Zion's V, defeated him, and he ended up in the hot seat.
Yeah.
And he ended up losing to Shaw in the hot seat, and then again to
Wilkie.
Sean Wilkie. Yes, yeah, it was Sean Wilkie that he lost to there.